Okay, everybody, it's Bankai 922. It's time to review Bleach 460. And the name of this chapter is Death Strawberry Returns. Death Strawberry Returns. Title. I'm going to put like I was gonna write something funny for this one. On the side of the title. But anyway, let's get into it. Okay. I'm gonna go through this from my iPad. Basically, it starts with Ichigo coming out, and he's like, and Ginjou says, "What? It's impossible. That is impossible." That's Jeff Berry Returns to. That's the name of the title. He says, "Rukia, it's been a long time. A lot of chitter chatter. You've become more frivolous since I last saw you." And then Rukia kicks him in the face and says, "As if you fool!" And she says, "You were crying like a sissy. Since when did you become a coward?" So she kicks him in the fucking face for being stupid. And then she goes on saying that even though he can change your past, you could always rebuild. He can't change your future. That was you can rebuild. And then Ginjou's like, well, and then and she hits him with a sword. Actually, he didn't change my past. And you're like, don't interrupt me, you're serious. Look, the sword made for you. See, that was the whole point. This sword that she stabbed him with was a sword that Urahara made for him. Okay, so that's what happened. Basically, from there, he's able to transfer to the power sphere again. And Ginjou, let me tell you something. This Ginjou, do me a favor. Go stand in front of a train and get hit by it. Because you are no villain, my friend. You are a spaz. You are a douchebag, no good poser. But anyway, he says, "Cut the crap," saying, "Doesn't mean his powers have returned. Blah, blah, blah." Fuck you. And then, but he has none. Well, guess what? I'm talking to you. And then he says, "You imbecile," and this is when, at this point in the chapter, this chapter went from being 3 out of 5 hollow masks to 4 out of 5 hollow masks. Rukia isn't the only one. And who's there? Renji, Byakuya, Hitsugaya, Zaraki, and Igaku. Did not expect it. I'm dead serious. I did not expect this. And what ends on happening is Renji tells Ginjou, saying, "All of us gave our Rosetsu to that sword. Returning Ichigo's Ritsu won't be a problem." And then, and then Rukia then goes into detail saying, how you only stole a portion of Ichigo's power that was mixed in with the full brain. And then, deep inside of him, so basically that's what she was going on with. Show them Ichigo and saying how, this level of despair can't affect you. "You're right," he says. And then he goes and he slashes at Ginjou, and Ginjou thinks it's a Getsuga Tensho. But, as you see, he's like, "You didn't have to kill me." He was like, "You are an idiot," he says. And he says, "That wasn't a Getsuga Tensho. It was a practice swing." Phone was going crazy on that. It was crazy. He's like, "What the fuck?" But anyway, practice swing. "What is this?" And then, "What is this enormous Rosetsu?" Getsuga Tensho. And then there's one more page, which is, it says, "A sword strike to punish all their sins." And that, ooh, I didn't see this. Manga access. Oh, fun, cool things going on. Anyway, that's what happened. You notice I gave it 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 Hollow Masks. I will say one thing that Phone99 mentioned in his review, and I agree with him on this. Kubo, there was really no reason, but part of me wants to say I agree with Phone, and the other part wants to say I disagree. The part of me that agrees is that this entire time, Ichigo's training with the Fullbringers was a bunch of fucking bullshit. It was a waste of time. Waste of time. Stupid. Waste of time. It was pointless. Completely pointless. But the other part of me wants to say, wait a minute, it wasn't pointless. Because it sets up the betrayal of GINJOU to Ichigo, of explaining it later on, which is what we were at right now. That's the only thing I would say was previous chapters. But giving this 4 out of 5, I am sorry. This was a very good chapter. I was very impressed. And why? Kubo explained where that sword came from. We now know what was that sword made out of. That was made out of Rosetsu from not just Rukia, Renji, Byakuya, Zaraki, Hitsugaya, and Igaku. That's 6 Soul Reapers, with 2 of them being lieutenants and 3 being captains. Unbelievable. And Igaku too. It was incredible. In my opinion, this was a very good chapter. I was very impressed. Very impressed. Very. But it seems like Kubo now has changed tactics. He's answering things. He's answering things. He's not... It's not like... He explained the whole sword thing. So what must have happened, just like Phones was saying about Kisuke, he knows everything. He was all seeing now. He knew about it. And he just basically told them, and they made the sword, and now is it. Pretty amazing when you think about it. And people, I know Phone's going to complain to me about what I was saying about that's one of the reasons, but I agree with him that it was a waste of time. And another thing, this proves one final straw. This chapter proves one thing to me, and one thing only. GINJOU is no villain. He is not a villain. He never was a villain. He never is a villain. He's not going to be a villain. You know what he is? He is a Sosuke Aizen wannabe. Poser. Write it on your calendars. I said it here today in this video. GINJOU is a poser. Poser. You know what he is? He's Tsukishima's bitch. Plain and simple. He's Tsukishima's bitch, and they miscalculated. They figured, oh, we're gonna do this to Ichigo, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? You forgot one thing. Ichigo doesn't just have friends in Karakura Town. He's got friends in the fucking Soul Society. So, you GINJOU. I'm sorry, I put it just figure out to do that. But like I said before, this was a very good chapter. I really enjoyed it. Like seeing those guys. The only thing Phone was saying about, and I'm just going to add to it, all the change was their hair. Ruki, there was more change. But there, it's just their hair. So, we'll see where this goes from here. After this video, I'm probably going to do another Bleach video. Predictions of what might happen. I'll probably review, like I said, about that 10 chapter thing. That will definitely happen still. But I want to do one more video just to tell you what I think predictions was. Okay, that's basically it. 4 out of 5, my friends. There's no doubt about it. Oh, this is a long video. 4 out of 5. Hollow Masks. Tell what you guys think. Comments below. But this was a very good chapter. I like what I see so far. See you guys later.